Hello lovely viewers and welcome to Learn with GGO. Today in this video, we shall answer the 2017 WASSCE Literature in English past questions. Can you give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel as well? Let's begin. Section A. Answer all questions in this section. Question 1. A praise poem is A. A ballad, B. A panegyric, C. An allegory, D. An epigram. The answer to this question is B. A praise poem is a panegyric. Question 2. A literary work in which the characters are animals is A. Lampoon, B. Fable, C. Parody, D. Pantomime. The answer to this question is B. A literary work in which the characters are animals is a fable. Question 3. A short single-act drama is called A. Opera, B. Allusion, C. Farce, D. Playlet. The answer to this question is D. A short single-act drama is called playlet. Use the following lines to answer question 4. Through the trees, I will hear a single ringing sound, a cowbell jingle. Question 4. The underlined is an example of A. End rhyme, B. Feminine rhyme, C. Internal rhyme, D. Masculine rhyme. The correct answer to this question is A. The underlined is an example of end rhyme. Read the following lines and answer question 5 to 7. Yet, let me flap this bag with gilded wings, this painted child of death that stings. The lines again. Yet, let me flap this bag with gilded wings, this painted child of death that stings. Question 5. The alliteration in stinks and stings effectively conveys A. Distaste, B. Admiration, C. Indifference, D. Approval. The correct answer to this question is A. The alliteration in stinks and stings effectively conveys distaste. Question 6. The poet's intention is to A. Create humor, B. Arouse sympathy, C. Create fun, D. Show contempt. The answer to this question is D. The poet's intention is to show contempt. Question 7. The lines illustrate A. Blank verse, B. End rhyme, C. Internal rhyme, D. Free verse. The correct answer to this question is B. The lines illustrate end rhyme. Question 8. A play on words for literary effect is A. A paradox, B. A pun, C. A satire, D. An elegy. The correct answer to this question is B. A play on words for literary effect is a pun. Question 9. It is a matter of sad joy illustrates A. Metonymy, B. Oxymoron, C. Euphemism, D. Irony. The answer to this question is B. It is a matter of sad joy illustrates oxymoron. Question 10. The leading character in a literary work is the A. Foil, B. Villain, C. Antagonist, D. Protagonist. The answer to this question is D. The leading character in a literary work is the protagonist. Question 11. A long narrative poem that relates heroic exploit is an A. Epilogue, B. Epitaph, C. Epic, D. Epigram. The answer to this question is C. A long narrative poem that relates heroic exploits is an epic. Question 12. Over the cobbles, it clattered and crashed is an example of A. Oxymoron. B. Pun. C. Onomatopoeia. D. Paradox. The correct answer to this question is C. Over the cobbles, it clattered and crashed is an example of onomatopoeia. Question 13. An essential feature of drama is A. Soliloquy. B. Conflict. C. Irony. D. Aside. The answer to this question is B. An essential feature of drama is conflict. Question 14. A humorous poem with 5 lines, the first 2 rhyming with the last, is A. An ode. B. A sestet. C. An octave. D. A limerick. The answer to this question is D. A humorous poem with 5 lines, the first 2 rhyming with the last, is a limerick. Question 15. Death, be not proud, though some have called thee mighty and dreadful, is an example of A. Euphemism. B. Metaphor. C. Apostrophe. D. Alliteration. The correct answer to this question is C. Death, be not proud, though some have called thee mighty and dreadful, is an example of apostrophe. Question 16. An essential part of a plot is A. Characterization. B. Exposition. C. Atmosphere. D. Foreshadow. The answer to this question is B. An essential part of a plot is exposition. Question 17. The climax in a literary work is the A. Middle. B. Beginning. C. Central part of the dialogue. D. Peak of the conflict. The correct answer to this question is D. The climax in a literary work is the peak of the conflict. Question 18. Dramatis persona is the same as A. Chorus. B. Prompter. C. Foil. D. Cast. The answer to this question is D. Dramatis persona is the same as cast. Question 19. 10,000 saw I at a glance illustrates A. Caesura. B. Climax. C. Bathos. D. Hyperbole. The answer to this question is D. 10,000 saw I at a glance illustrates hyperbole. Question 20. Catharsis is normally associated with A. Pantomime. B. Tragedy. C. Comedy. D. Farce. The answer to this question is B. Catharsis is normally associated with tragedy. Unseen prose and poetry. Read the passage and answer questions 21 to 25. We did not go to school on that Friday morning. The night before had been rough. It was turbulent and scary. The strange cry, "Non-indigens must go," rent the air. Little did I know what it meant. That cry, all the same, haunted me in my sleep. My dreams were horrible. Why Mom was so troubled? Why Dad suddenly so pale and sickly? That night, Mom and Dad had a foreboding silence. They looked at each other. They did not smile. They were utterly silent. Their silence spoke millions. Fear ruled the night. When the family bell summoned us to the family altar, it seemed that it told its last for the humans. Death smelled in the air. Death was in the eyes. But why? We were not told. Yes, during the prayer at the family altar, Dad had told us there was trouble in town. No one who was in an indigent was safe. The passage again. We did not go to school on that Friday morning. The night before had been rough. It was turbulent and scary. The strange cry, "Non-indigens must go," rent the air. Little did I know what it meant. That cry, all the same, haunted me in my sleep. My dreams were horrible. Why mom was so troubled? Why dad suddenly so pale and sickly? That night, mom and dad had a foreboding silence. They looked at each other. They did not smile. They were utterly silent. Their silence spoke millions. Fear ruled the night. When the family bell summoned us to the family altar, it seemed that it told its last for the humans. Death smelled in the air. Death was in the eyes. But why? We were not told. Yes, during the prayer at the family altar, Dad had told us there was trouble in town. No one who was in an indigent was safe. Question 21. The dominant feeling in the passage is that of A. Hostility, B. Anger, C. Anxiety, D. Bitterness. The answer to this question is A. The dominant feeling in the passage is that of hostility. Question 22. This feeling is conveyed by the use of A. Long sentences, B. Visual images, C. Tactile images, D. Short sentences. The answer to this question is C. The feeling is conveyed by the use of tactile images. Question 23. Their silence spoke millions illustrates A. Oxymoron, B. Litotes, C. Antithesis, D. Assonance. The correct answer to this question is A. Their silence spoke millions illustrates oxymoron. Question 24. The family bell summoned us is an example of A. Apostrophe, B. Personification, C. Allusion, D. Euphemism. The correct answer to this question is B. The family bell summoned us is an example of personification. Question 25. The passage is A. In first person, B. In third person, C. A dialogue, D. A monologue. The answer to this question is A. The passage is in first person. Read the poem and answer questions 26 to 30. I know not, Amina, when again your brightness of smile my eyes will rest awhile, nor when again of your softness of voice my ears will drink by eager choice. When again into the silver moonshine you early at night or late venture, as is your wont in weather fine, astute, awake in bed, as daughters may, I will lie, dreaming of grasping your velvety texture. The poem again. I know not, Amina, when again your brightness of smile my eyes will rest awhile, nor when again of your softness of voice my ears will drink by eager choice. When again into the silver moonshine you early at night or late venture, as is your wont in weather fine, astute, awake in bed, as daughters may, I will lie, dreaming of grasping your velvety texture. Question 26. The first stanza is A. Tercet, B. Couplet, C. Quatrain, D. Sestet. The answer to this question is A. The first stanza is a tercet. Question 27. The poem evokes the senses of A. Smell and sight, B. Smell and hearing, C. Sight and hearing, D. Touch and smell. The correct answer to this question is C. The poem evokes the senses of sight and hearing. Question 28. The dominant literary device used in the poem is A. Allusion, B. Repetition, C. Allegory, D. Metonymy. The correct answer to this question is B. The dominant literary device used in the poem is repetition. Question 29. The poet's tone is one of A. Anxiety, B. Defiance, C. Nostalgia, D. Regret. The answer to this question is C. The poet's tone is one of nostalgia. Question 30. My ears will drink by eager choice illustrates A. Oxymoron, B. Onomatopoeia, C. Synecdoche, D. Meiosis. The correct answer to this question is C. My ears will drink by eager choice illustrates synecdoche.